I hope you can see this. This is the start of our trip on old Route 40. It's a toll road. Runs through Pennsylvania here. Established in 1835. This would be the toll booth. It's still a busy road. You don't have to pay a toll on it anymore. Kind of unique structure here. Almost octagon. You can see the old stone and brickwork. Let's see what they have over here. Well, I guess you had to pay a toll for your animals when you came through here. That's pretty neat. There'll be some of these different things set up along the way on 40 here. Hey, sheep. A herder. Pretty unique building. Like I said, though, it's no longer in use. And it sits about 3 foot off the road. I'm not going to go around that side. Come back around here. Oh, I don't imagine they even have a tour here. It's just something that you can stop and see. I hope the lighting's good. I'm driving east on it. Let me walk up here and see what we have. You can probably see a little better there. Little information on it. Whether you can make that out or not. Let's see inside. And like I said, it sits about 3 feet off of the road. These are the tolls that you had to pay. There's a whole list of them. Well, we're going to get on down the road there and see what else we can find. I don't know if you'll be able to zoom in on all that or not, but I'll get a picture of it there. I'll see you in a minute. Oh, here's something you don't see every day. This is along Route 40 also. We got a camper on top of a, well, probably about a 40-foot silo. I don't know how they got it up there, but I'd say by the rigging on it, they used the crane. I thought this would be something that you'd just have to see. Just a little something for you. Get on down the road. Thank you. Oh, there's the mountain range. That'd be the summit. That's over the Appalachian Mountains there. We're going to go up the other side of it there. It's just beautiful. It's a good view. It's not a real tall mountain because they're so old. They're one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. And the older a mountain range gets, after a certain point, it starts deteriorating. And that's what's happened here. We're going way up on the top over here. Gotta watch our speed on this road. There's not a lot of cars on it, but there's a lot of policemen. So you definitely want to watch your speed through here. Oh, it's 55. We're going just about 60 miles an hour. There's a few more things to see when we start up the mountain there. I see some buzzards up there. Must be some roadkill here somewhere. I don't know how well you'll be able to see. I am heading east on 40 here. There's what I was talking about. There's Mr. Policeman there. He gave me a look. I'm only going the speed limit, so I should be all right. But they watch this road pretty good. I've been coming up through here for years. I'm actually heading up to the lodge. There's the business district here. We'll be starting up the mountain here. Oh, just a minute. There's a place on the right side up here. It's pretty unique. I want to stop and, if I can here, take a look at it. Snow emergency route, it said. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Huh. Oh, there won't be any snow anywhere around, and you'll start right about here in the winter time, and when you start up here, there'll be snow. Let me get right back to you. Now, if you'll be able to see all this, historical stone chimneys. It's Fayette County. A little information on it there. Like I said, if I can get out of the shadow here. I've passed this many years ago, and it was always unique that the only thing standing was these two fireplaces, and they made it into a place where you can walk and look at them. I found many of these before. You get into some old homesteads, and the last thing that will be standing will be the fireplace. You can see it's all stone. Well, brick on the inside here. I don't know how well you can see it, but they used what they had. And they do have a lot of stone out through here. There's a horse. Must have been a pretty good structure that sat here. The fireplaces are, oh, they gotta be maybe 100 feet apart. It's more horses. Here's the other end of it. I guess if there was ever a storm and you wanted to go somewhere safe, if you went into the firebox of an old chimney fireplace, it'd probably be a pretty safe place. Pretty unique. There's these all along Route 40 here. I'm going to get a couple more of them and just see what's going on here. I'll be right back with you. Well, this is real nice here. A memorial for men and women in the armed forces. There's an overlook about halfway up the mountain here. A nice place you can pull up. Take a look at the mountain ranges. Everything's coming into bloom pretty much now. You see through the green there, and that'd be Uniontown down there. That's where we just came up from. Beautiful place, just absolutely beautiful. It's nice they put these spots where you can get off the road coming up the side of this mountain and just stop and take it all in. It's quite beautiful. In the fall, it's absolutely gorgeous when the leaves and all the hardwoods have their color. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, now we're at Fort Necessity. This is a aquarium style, and they've got a battlefield. It's pretty cool. All these little figurines down to scale. Really unique. A little bit of who was killed. Yeah, fired shots. This I don't know you'll be able to see or not. I'll bring a close-up of it. A little information on it. Pretty interesting. Oh, they've got all kind of history here. National Park of Western Pennsylvania. This is for all these history buffs. There's another place on Route 40 we're stopping. Pretty interesting. Full-size figurines. Here we go. It's pretty good here. Let's see if we can get a little bit down here. I gotta make sure I hold it there long enough for you to read it. Really nice job on the display here. We've got some battle sounds going on here too. There we go. I'm going to hold it here for a little bit so you have time to read it. Nice plaque. Walk back through here. This is the first time I've ever stopped here. Kind of glad I did. Pretty interesting. I get up there, I don't know, I'll get a shot of it there. You could always pause it and do a little bit of reading on it. American Indian. Very nice the way they have everything displayed. Very nice. This is the French. A little bit about them. Like I said, I'm trying to give you a little bit of time to, you could pause, go back and read it. Here we go. This is pretty neat. This would be gear that they used. Tomahawk, knives, bells and seashells. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but we'll see here. This is a little bit of what's going on here in this box. Nice painting. Very nice. Somebody took a lot of time to set this up, I'm sure. I'm sure. These are pretty neat here too. Can't get into the history of all this, but oh, that's probably about 4 foot long. Let's see. And again, I'll see if I can't hold it still there for a minute. Beautiful. You wonder how much time it would take to do something like that. They call this a war belt. Very interesting. I don't know how well this is going to come out with the smaller stuff. Pretty unique. Again, some more battlefield instruments. You probably wouldn't want to see any of these, but a lot of people did here, I'm sure. It's pretty primitive looking tools. This is about what they had. Some nice muskets. A little bit on them. This is an 80 caliber. That'd be almost like a shotgun. Very nice. Let's see what's around the corner. Oh, look at this. Isn't this nice? This room is circular. I don't know if you can tell. It's pretty unique the way it comes around. See all the troops. You can tell which ones were in charge though. If you had a horse in those days and were sitting on it, you were the one calling the shots. Then we got over here. This is neat too. If you get this way up on Route 40, we ain't 20 minutes out of Uniontown there. You should make it a point to stop by. Take a look at this. Incredible. There's one injured there. The cannon. Probably hurt firing the cannon. You probably get me in the picture right here. Let's see. You see me? Standing in with the troops. Let's walk over here. All kind of interesting things here. That's actual charcoal wood from a fire that was built here many years ago. Oh, and they have Europe and Asia. They have them all here. Yeah, it's something to see. So you could spend some time in here if you like your history. Go over and read all this. It'll probably take an hour to read it. Let's see what's going on out here. There's some authentic gear right here. Powder horn, bayonet, your tomahawk hatchet. It's an actual old barrel off a gun that was used here. Yeah, very nice building. Very nice building. There's a nice person that let me in. Didn't charge me any money either.
Nope.
You don't mind being on YouTube, do you? What's your job here? Just keeping track of what goes on, I imagine.
Yep, I am a park guide, which means that I interact with the public either here at the visitor center or giving talks when we have summer talks. So
you have a real nice place here.
Thank you.
It's tremendously clean.
Thank you.
I mean, this place is clean. You'll see places sometimes that aren't so much when you're dealing with the public, but this is clean. Now, if I go out the door, you can go down to the battlefield. Is that?
Yes. So if you don't actually have to go out this door and around the building. You can actually go out our back door there, turn left, and it's a 300-yard walk out to the reconstructed fort and battlefield.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I thank you. I'll be right back with you. There's a little bit of history. We're back on the next to the fort here. This is right outside there. I don't know if you'll be able to read that. I'll stop frame. Try to move a little slow with it. You could always freeze frame it there. Move as slow as I can. We're going to take a little walk over here. This is the actual place the fort had set. The nice young lady inside there had told me that they did some digs out here and they determined that this was the spot now. The fort itself, she said, that it's reconstructed pretty much what it was. Oh, probably every so many years they fix it up or rebuild it. It just kind of sits there. I'm shooting right into the sun there too. I hope you can see all this. I would think to myself that it would be bigger than this. Oh, I've seen farms that have more than this. It's just they had some description of the sizes there of the height and how big it was. It says, please stay off the earth mound. Yeah, you always got to be respectful when you come to these places, and people say it doesn't matter if I just walk on it, but if everybody does, then it's an issue. Yeah, it's a circle. Seems like almost big enough you could jump over it, but this is the only structure in here, all tailed together, common notch. The building itself is locked. Probably don't want anybody in it. Yeah, it's not that big inside here. Let me get out here where I can see a little more. Yeah, it's just a circle. Interesting. You walk on ground that hollow ground, they call it. It's good that it's preserved. There's a small cannon out front there. But we're going to get down the road and see what else we can find. I'll be right back. Another something unique that's right along Route 40 you never expect to see. The greatest things were made in 1923. Joe Hardy. This is his tea bucket. Let's see if we can't get a look at it. They have it sectioned off with a heavy plastic. That's pretty neat. Let's get another side view here. Oh, it'd be a shame to take this one down the road. This is a good place for it. Yeah. Isn't that nice? Somebody spent a lot of time on that. They put it right on next to Route 40 here. It can't be 50 feet from the road. Just a liberty. This is a visitor center, they call it. And it's closed this time of year, but it'll be opening up. It's like I said, it's right along Route 40, right up from the battlefield there. If you're coming by, it's worth stopping to just take a look at the car. Be right back. Next stop, down at the Ohio Powell. I'm going to walk out here on this viewing platform. They've got 3 or 4 different ones, so I'm just going to go out on this one and give you a look at the waterfall. I'm not going to do any talking here because you wouldn't hear me anyways. It's pretty noisy. It's something to see, though. It's something to see. I got to get back here a little bit. You'd never hear me out by that, but it's quite impressive. There's something about a waterfall. You feel the power, you hear the sound of it. It just, I don't know, it's inspiring, I guess the word would be, just to look at it and listen to it. But I wanted to show that to you. If you come off Route 40 and you go on Dinner Bell Road, it's called, there's a sign there. It'll give you about 5 or 6 miles till you come to it. You can't miss it. If you drive straight, you'll drive right into it. But that's just something I wanted to show you on the trip here. It's not 3 miles from the lodge, so you get a chance, I come down here and take a look at it. And I'm going to let you go. Finally made it to the lodge. This sets off the road a little piece here. Kind of pretty back through here. I hope that glare's not too bad. This is a nice place up here, just the friends. Nice to get away for a day or two and come up up here and said if you went down there and just looked at the Ohio POW or Fort Necessity, that Fort Necessity, that's really nice. It's one of the cleanest buildings I've ever been in. That's the honest truth. And real nice girl at the desk there. Very hospitable, I guess you'd say. This goes up to the lodge here. There's a good trout stream down at the bottom there. It's all catch and release, and Netacolin Woodlands are right up there, and they run trout fishing tours down through there. Anybody at the lodge here can fish down there, but like I said, it's mostly fly fishing and catch and release, which is good. You get a lot of big trout that way. Here's the lodge. It's a big building. Half of it's pavilion, the other half is lodge. Built a big stone fireplace up here for the fellow. I come up occasionally. I'm gonna get parked here. I'll give you a little look around there. It's pretty good size. I guess it'll sleep 20 people or more. I'll be right back with you. Get my luggage. Well, coming in the main entrance here. There's the Kelly kitchen. There's a fireplace was built there years ago. Turned out really nice, wood burning. There's a big one for you. Big bear. Is that a grizz or a brown? Not sure. And you got a full bar if you want a cocktail. And a wooden Indian. It's pretty much what it is here. It's all been fixed up really nice. Very comfortable. Excuse me. Here's a table. You just sit as many as you want to put around it. And upstairs is all sleeping quarters. Bathrooms down here. Really nice kitchen. Well, doesn't that look nice and cozy and comfortable? There's a fireplace. This fireplace is, oh my, where it breaks through the roof, it's better than 50 feet. The opening on the box is 6 foot across and approximately 5 foot wide. Had a good time on a little road trip. Let me zoom you in there. Hey, I appreciate you coming along, and if you liked take a little trip like that and you like the content, give me a comment, and if you like the thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't. I always appreciate it. And I'd like to thank Dale Huff. He's always sending. You really appreciate it. And Chick, you too. You're too kind, and I always appreciate it. And let me know what you think of it. I thank you.